move your attention to your heart. Be mindful on your heart. Then your face. You can touch your hand to your face. Then open your eye.
So it's really a pleasure to have you on my podcast, and I think we will have a wonderful day today with a lot of questions that I'm burning to ask you. But let's start with first one, which is you decide to help depression people every morning and every night to bring them calm through meditation and to heal them. I was there in every Zoom that you have, and it really touching for me because to witness amazing journey from them talking to you at the same time that amazing of you try to guide them to heal themselves without they knowing that. So the first question of the day is, where is that come from, the thought that you decide to do this for the community of Vietnamese people?
I had the one type of depression long times ago because I have big trauma in the past. When I was born in the middle of the war between America and Vietnam, and then I was born a year after the war, but clocked the bomb and every weapon there when the soldier is left. Then we the children in the village suffer a lot from the war, and many relatives in my family also pass away because of the war. So I had severe hidden depression, which is I suffering with unhappiness for really long. Yeah. But I don't know the reason why, because I still good at studying, good at planning for the future and trying hard, but unhappy and anger like monster in my mind. So it will come out anytime. I'm suffering, and then I make people around me suffer a lot because of me. Then I started meditation, and then I went to Pao, a forest monastery in Myanmar for about 3 years. And I could help myself to overcome the hidden depression for just few months, very short term, because there the only job I can do is just meditation whole day, whole night, without any bill. There is everything for free. Then I could spend, I don't have to work, I don't have to pay bill. Then I spend all of my day and night to meditate, and the symptom of depression gone very fast. But I was curious about, hey, what happened to me? It changed my life already. Then I started to learn 40 types of concentration meditation and the 16 wisdom vipassana meditation. Of course, I just attained about 11 wisdom only, but I had the great teacher. So certainly some of relatives, they have depression during the COVID. So I started to help them, and then I found out that with very simple meditation, they can overcome their depression very fast within just few weeks. That's why I tried to help people around, and now you can see about 80 people per day I'm dealing with right now, with very, very, very severe symptoms. But you can see how simple it is. If I can help them to be mindful 45 minutes for one section, sometimes, I can do like an hour because I always forget the time and to be with them, I feel what I was because I was like them. So I feel happy to be with anxious and depressed people every day. So it makes me I have to wait every day to be to the hour to be with them, and then I feel and I share with their difficulties every moment they are facing with, like some they try to suicide many times, or someone they was raped or something like that. Then I can feel their feeling, and then their unhappiness. So that's why it make me have a lot of passion to help them every day. And even I fly back from America to here at night, but next morning the section still continue. Or in the opposite way, I will fly back to America, landing and have the section with them, because I believe with some people, when they have severe depression at that moment, if I can help them to be mindful of not 45 minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, they can calm down a little bit. But with 45 minutes per section, it changed a lot.
Yeah.
It improved a lot the situation. And you can see someone they join like 2 sections per day. They practice for themselves about 40 to 60 minutes. I don't know the reason that is the symptom cannot reduce.
Yeah.
It reduces. It's so normal because being mindful is a totally opposite way with being anxious and depressed.
Correct.
Right? So the theory is simple. Is really simple. And I had a great teacher, is Paul Sadoji, who taught me really profound full absorption concentration. Then use that power to help the people with anxiety disorder or depression is really strong. Yeah.
I agree with you because I've been practice meditation for 8 years. Stay home, practice myself, or walk to the nature. Behind my house is a pub. So it's really changed myself a lot. I used to be an angry girl, easy to upset, easy to get triggered. Any word that people like touch in that word, that it used to be verbal abuse to my personal growing up with, as a child. Like I share with you my personal story. So I get it when you share your backstory. And the more I feel connected when you try to support them. My next question is, which moment was that you realized that you have to give up everything and chose to go to meditate for that's 1,000 days? Because with what I go through, I realize that I have to go to the extremely, we call in Vietnamese, đau khổ. It's the extremely pain in Sana that I could not use word to explain. Which moment was
I had about 41 years with my first life with super strong hidden depression.
Yeah.
So
Is that you realize yourself or someone else tell you, or how do you
no,
realize
I
that?
realize every day because I got angry for every day, like "Wah," like this, So, and suffering in my mind, and it was really hard to connect with people. So I decided to go to Myanmar just for, at the beginning, I think just for few months. But I could feel how great it was. Then that's why I decided to be there longer, as long as possible, to practice meditation. And then I came back to Vietnam, and then the COVID came. That's why I stuck in Vietnam and started to learn English at that moment. And then later on, I feel like, and when I go to America, I still spend about 90 days in the forest in Big Bear, because the meditation teacher from Pao Monastery to America, and then I join it again. And I hope I can do it more. I can do it more, even more and more and more, maybe hopefully 1,000 days. Yeah. Now scientists can prove that meditation can help to produce the happy hormone, right?
That's right.
That's why don't we meditate?
Yep.
Yeah.
Free medication.
Yeah, free medication, and it help very well with the mental issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about mental issue. So I did some research, when I went to university and we learned about this topic, that nation healing.
Yeah.
I will feel touched about that, and that's why I decided to come back to Vietnam to do more of this project. That the nation healing, basically they say that country like us went through the big trauma. It takes the country like that 50 to 100 years for everybody completely move on from the traumatized that everybody went through and passed through generation to generation. What are your thoughts about that? Do you feel like Vietnam right now is rising up as a country that we start open up this topic? We talk about mental health. We also talk about healing. Is that a positive side that you see that we should embrace?
I think nowadays people is more open to talk about the mental issue right now, and it should be as much as possible, because otherwise people like me didn't know what happened in our life. So and sorry, not only Vietnam,
Yes.
even America, they don't have any war within many years, with many decades without war.
Yeah.
And they still have a lot of depressed and anxious people.
Yeah.
So nowadays, not only about the nation healing, but all over the world,
Yeah.
people need healing. People need to improve their mental health. And I think Vietnam, after war, is kind of peaceful movement. Of course, someone had the hidden depression like me,
Yeah.
but we didn't have the word stress before. And then as much as we developed, then more and more people with stress, and more people, like, because we need to develop, we need to work harder, we need to have a lot of ambitions.
Yeah.
That's why make us more and more
Yeah.
stressful.
Never enough, right?
Never enough.
You need to work more, you need to make more money, you need to be more success.
Yeah.
The pressure from...
But for me, I think never enough to be mindful as much as possible, right?
Yeah.
Then it makes us focus and more productive. And I think the key to be happy is all about meditation and mindfulness, not about how much money do we have, or which car we are using, or something like that.
I would love to go deep with you in the next time, more episode about that, so you can guide us better in detail, like what a different type of meditation and why is you need to learn it properly, like, so you give the viewer more detail, like, because in the morning when you guide me and guide everybody in the Zoom, I can tell that, okay, he know how to bring you from beginning stage to the advanced level. And I think people like me, when I'm stay home and I do meditation myself, I just on a calm music and I'm just listen to my breath and that's it, you know, like
Not enough.
Not enough.
That is really not enough to heal your past trauma.
yes.
Let me continue to help you with that. Otherwise, you cannot.
But I would love for the audience to know as well, you know, like
Yeah.
good thing need to share.
Okay.
So I would love to have that.
So first of all, I let the depressed and anxious people with severe symptoms,
Yes.
they be mindful on their body, which is really easy
Yes.
for people even with huge anxiety and fears in their mind.
Yes.
They can do that with
Yeah.
me. You can.
Let's try 1 or 2 minutes with the audience. Should we?
Do you want?
Yes, of course, of course. Let's do it now, okay? So forever watching this, you guys have free 3-minute meditation with us.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Okay.
So you should sit a little bit straight, with back straight and neck straight, and relax. Move your attention to your heart. Be mindful on your heart. Then your face. You can touch your hand to your face. Be mindful on your face. Okay? Back. You feel your back now. Be mindful on your back. Belly. Belly. Just feel it. Left leg. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Left leg. Right leg. Left hand. Right hand. Face. Head. Forehead. Back. Belly. Neck. Left leg. Right leg. Belly. Back. Left hand. Right hand. Face. Shoulder. Head. Forehead. Eyes. Then open your eyes. Okay.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I think everybody need this every 1 or 2 hour per day.
Yeah.
Like just few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then normally Buddha, in Buddhist tradition, we practice breath meditation. That is the most popular meditation subject within 40 subjects of concentration meditation. So it's really profound learning. But because depressed and anxious people, there are a lot of anxiety and fears in their mind. So being mindful
Yeah.
on the body first help them to be easier to be mindful on the body. And then I will let them to touch the body part.
Yeah.
And with the people with the concentration and people with practice 4-element meditation, when we say hat, this become a light block right now in my body right now, and it vibrate like the rupa kalapa, the materiality, the subatomic, like the very small article is vibrating right now. So somehow I'm doing that when I coach them. Like head is my head, it become a block of light right now, and it is the disappear with the rupa and rupa. I mean the materiality, the small article, like of the materiality. It's really profound thing that nowadays scientists just know it. That is our body, or everything is like vibrating with the wave or something like that, right? But Buddha taught us many thousand years ago, and just some few real Buddha disciple can do that. And but let me explain you, that is really normal, basic I would do for depressed and anxious people. Then let's move on to breath meditation, which is really profound. Is if someone can observe the breath continuously for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours continuously in the breath, then here appear with the nimitta. Nimitta is the light, and slowly the light is moving around, but it unify with the, if we continue to practice, then it unify with the breath. And if people keep focus on breath, the light there, someday the mind will stick with the light, not the breath anymore. And then people somehow can enter the full absorption concentration state, which is really profound but need a practice seriously. Then they can enter the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, which is the fourth state of the concentration meditation. So that's why I encourage you, not only at my class, you should go to Pao Forest Monastery to practice meditation. Then because Buddha always, not always, but main meditation subject will be the breath meditation. So even difficult for depressed and anxious people, but I will let them do the breath meditation too.
Thanks for your address. I will definitely go after this back to Singapore. I will definitely go for it.
Yeah.
I need to start go for
There
it.
is a Pao meditation center in Singapore. And luckily you have very big one in Batam Island, Indonesian Batam Island, and then you can go by ferry from Singapore to Batam easily. And another very close center is you go to Kuala Lumpur. And then you can do that there. And let me explain a little bit more. And then oftenly I do the being mindful on the body for a while, and I turn it to the breath meditation. And then we keep to do that for 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 weeks. About 50% they will be free from the symptom at the first week. Because too long to be mindful like every day with long section like that, and then they do by themselves, so no reason for the symptom there. It's very easy and simple. Then another issue is less the rest maybe 40% more,
Yeah.
they will be free from symptom after maybe 3, 4, 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And then when people have, I feel like they are good right now, and then I start to help them to do loving kindness meditation.
Yeah. This morning I experienced that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you in the West, I think they are teaching totally different loving kindness meditation for people. But Buddha taught us is may at first we do the loving kindness to ourselves, to myself is may I be free from danger, may I be free from mental suffering, may I be free from physical suffering, may I be well and happy. That is 4 sentence. But I use the may I be free from mental suffering, and then the practitioner should recall, remember the moment they are suffering in the past, or many moment is fine, many picture of that is fine, and put it in front of, or put it in their mind and recite in their mind is may I be free from mental suffering. And for the ladies, like they have problem of family problem, or they was abused or something like that, they need to remember that moment again and again. So it's super painful, but Buddha taught us really profound meditation. But after 5 or 10 days, they will be very happy when they feel like they can face with that issue without strong emotion, just within 10 section, within 10 section.
What you just shared is remind me my story like 8 years ago when I faced that. So I met another meditation mentor in Singapore, and he told me about my anger is actually come from the relationship I have with my dad, and I need to go to the forest and take a walk for 10 days and meditate with myself, no phone, no device. And I will fight with him about that. I like, why, I'm independent woman. I know what I can control. But because I respect him as a mentor and I listen to him and I really did that. And whatever you share is true. I faced with my pain for the first time, that I thought I'm an unwanted child. And when I'm growing up, when my dad was alcoholic, I always feel I need to protect him. My mom left, so because of that, I want to replace the place as the woman in the family, and it led me to a dominant and angry girl, and always feel not good enough, and I failed to protect my dad, and that's lead me into wrong relationship. Like I always love a wrong man. I always want to be a mothering for a man, whoever I'm date with, right? And when I meet a gentleman, I feel they are like, why you so nice to me? It's not normal. And that's profound experience changed me to be a woman who am I today. I become awareness, I become mindfulness, and meditation is a thing that I'm practice before I even know you. That's why I share. Like I completely get what you're doing because it did change my life, and that's how I'm start. It's very uncomfortable. Even think about that again. The pain is still there. It's not completely dissolved. But
So you need to join my class
yeah,
or to
yeah,
heal your
yes.
trauma.
But if I scale from 1 to 100, I think 80% already better.
Yeah.
The other 20 is still there.
But the trauma, if the trauma is still there,
Yes,
it will trigger you
it is.
anytime.
It is.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
And that's when with my story, I just want to lead to the next question, that any story that people inside your class that profound impact on you that make you still remember because you've been helped so many people. Have any patient inside that really give you impact or profound in your heart right now? You still remember that story?
I tell you one more secret
Okay.
about meditation because I'm handling about 80 right now per day. Because in fact I have to scream one more.
That's right. That's I'm impressed. I'm like, oh my God, he handling so many, and the patience and the joy he still have with it. I think the patience is amazing. Compassion and patience.
Yeah.
You really there for them and for them only.
Yeah.
And the patience of every day you deal with. By the way, for people who watching this don't get it, I will witness and I will there. When you sit with depression people, they just talk everything. They just everywhere. They just so much anxiety. You can feel the energy. They not calm. They really not well. And you were so calm to guide them to the calmness. And you were so patient, no judgment, nothing. You really there and there for them. And then that, the two words I have to say is compassion and patience.
And I tell you one more secret I would like to tell is one more meditation topic is loving kindness. And the last one is the equanimity.
Yeah.
Equanimity means people was born with their karma.
Yeah.
They have their own karma. So I need to practice that to overcome the attachment
yes.
with the people practicing with me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, because I got depression from them about 3-4 times already.
Wow. Okay.
Because dealing with them is not
Tell me more.
it's not easy, right?
Yes.
It's not easy. You know,
It
people
did
with
pass to you, like you get triggered easily again.
now it's not easy because as much as I practice first loving kindness to have the loving kindness with them. One another thing is equanimity. Mean people was born with their karma. So loving kindness we can reach until the third jhana. I mean the third state of full absorption concentration, and then I would do the equanimity. Mean the to the fourth state of the full absorption concentration to release the attachment from all of the patient from me. So as much as I do, as much as I help the depressed and anxious people, I feel like how great Buddha is.
Yeah. Wow.
They prepare everything for me, every tool for me to use to deal with them. So I mean, the loving kindness is help them to overcome the trauma. I think maximum 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then they overcome their trauma. But for me, for example, when people practice breath, and then within few breaths, I need to enter the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, which is state of the full absorption concentration to protect myself.
Yeah. Okay, now I know the secret.
To protect myself, not be influenced by the depressed people. And another issue, when I say hat and I do the 4-element meditation, here has become a light and block of light and the rupa kalapa here, and the materiality, then I observe that. That's why somehow it helped the patient, helped the depressed and anxious people, but also protect myself too. That's why I tell you, not learning at school, but go to the Pao Forest Monastery to learn meditate, because Buddha taught us all the method to overcome the suffering, even overcome the suffering from rebirth circle.
When you're sharing this, in my back and my thought is something come up. I think maybe Buddha's telling me we should do more video of meditation.
Why not?
Yes, I think we should go forest or something with my team and let's do it video for people
Yeah.
to practice on home. I think this will be so helpful for them, especially people who have a shy and guilt and shame that they're not ready to enter the Zoom or even step into the environment. Because I remember when I start with this journey meditation, I feel a lot of things that hold me back, that myself, a lot of story to tell myself that who am I to go to that place? Who am I to start this? How do people know my life? I just judge myself all day, all night, and the story I live with myself. Until, same in the past, I cannot find on this in Vietnamese. I have to tap to on English channel to do all this research and led me to there. So I think this will be amazing that we can. That keep coming my mind when you share it. I'm like, oh my God, we need to do real meditation video for people. Let's do
Yeah,
that.
let's do that. And you can see how many percent of people in our class can be free from the symptom.
I did.
You saw it, right?
Yes, that's what I want. I would love to share this in my personal experience for the last, I think 1 week with you in the Zoom. I can feel the pain, and I also can feel the transform. I listen the conversation you have with them, and I can see that, oh my God, it's so many people deep into wealth, it's in money, fame, success. And they thought that is the success they need. And when they come to a certain age, now they have to turn to find what am I peaceful? Who truly am I to born in this world and what exactly? And they come to you for us, like save their life, like when they come to you with a lot of thought that they have in the brain, Miss Sangye, today, what do I need to read? What do I need to study? How do we start? And you will just slowly bring them back. Hey, be present. Be present. I'm going to help you, but be present. I witness everything. And that's when I see the transformation that it needed. So one sentence that struck me when you share, you say, the power and the courage is deal with this boring every day, so come to my class. Can you share more about that?
So
I think that's a very hard to do.
yeah,
but it's
very hard.
necessary.
Yeah, it basically, I told you it's about more than 50%. I think the people not give up. They free from the symptom too fast because they practice twice a day and they do themselves and they feel it so easy.
I can do it myself.
Yeah, and then they quit the class after 5 or 10 sections because they feel it's okay. I'm okay now. I'm healthy. And to deal with the boredom is not easy. Like when I was in the forest monastery, first subject, meditation subject I was learn is a breath meditation. Just breath in and out for whole day, whole night. Of course, we have a lot of wandering mind, a lot of project, a lot of life purpose or issue in our mind, but just breath in and breath out. It's so boring for many people. They cannot be patient like within 10 days, not 100 days, not 30 days, too long for them. But our class is quite easy through Zoom. So you can be anywhere. You can do that in airport, before you do the interview, at home, or you are traveling, you can do that. That is the first thing.
Even this morning, I'm coming before we have this.
Yeah.
Because I know I need it, I need to be here with you. And I know that the only way for me to be here and only here with you, I have to be present.
Okay. Then another issue is Zoom is quite good, is they can help us to hide our face in the special class. I can see them, they can see me, but they don't see each other. So the issue of shining or a shame or something like that, we can solve that problem easily. That they can join the special class. And another issue, the biggest issue, is to deal with the boredom. But people can go a little bit more, then they feel being present and being mindful make them happy. And then with that, people, they stick with meditation for their whole life, I think so. And many of my class practitioner, they go to Pa'ao Forest Monastery to practice meditation after they are free from the symptom. So dealing with the boredom, at first it seemed like a little bit difficult, but for after few weeks they can be there.
Yes.
They will know how happy they are when they practice meditation, because it produces the some hormone to make them happy. Dopamine or serotonin, without doing anything, just being mindful. That's it. So later they will continue it easily.
Now let's go to the leader that who you are today. I think is the last few podcasts when I listen that you share after you come back at 1,000 day, you change your company, how the way you lead the team and become a different leader in the company, give them rule that they have to follow, and meditation 1 hour per day in your company. Can you share with our audience about that? Like, how was that decision affect your company, positive or negative, and what have you learned from that journey?
It was hard decision. I started to do that when I was in the Pa'ao Forest Monastery. So everyone need to go to meditation retreat to do the meditation at the company, because I know the benefit of meditation. Later on, when I look up a lot of research around the world about the benefit of meditation, I know it very well that is meditation can help to change the brain totally.
Younger, healthier.
Younger, yeah. With 60 years old man, they practice about 3 months, about 45 minutes per day, and then their mind will be young, like 25 or 27 years old. No medicine can help that, but meditation can do. So at that moment, I don't know that, scientists truth that
I can tell
benefit
that.
of meditation.
To be honest,
Uh,
I see your photo in the past and now
yeah.
you look like reverse. I'm not sure do you see that, but the happiness and the joy in your face is sparkling into your eyes. The energy go through that, and the happiness is different. By the way, if you guys see him outside, you will surprise. I feel like you 10 years younger. At the same time, the energy different.
Thank you.
Different with the video that I watching in the past, because you do many interview,
Yeah.
about your success, about your work.
Yeah.
But I feel like a different Mr. Nguyen now. I
A
can't.
different version, eh?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, being mindful make us more happy, more and more happy. That is very easy and simple method for us to do. Then just join my meditation class through Zoom every day. That will be easy. And then I asked my staff to meditate, and I found out that they are more productive. They are more happy. And, I was trained in Japan. People work around the clock. As an architect, maybe we always work about 15 hours per day.
Yeah.
But meditation can help to work shorter with the same quality of design.
Yeah.
So that's why it helped very well. Of course, I got a really painful experience is about a lot of people laugh because they don't like meditation. And it not only about still meditation is still easier. I require to maintain the 5 precepts.
That's right.
That is super difficult even for me and for them together. But it makes us have a lot of marriage from maintain the 5 precepts, keep the 5 precepts, Buddhist precept, and meditation together.
Yeah.
It helps us more and more happy, and then we can do. You see, we are in the building that we did before, and did you see the quality of the building right now?
Yeah.
That is many of them come from meditation. Yeah.
I want to share with you a secret. In my company policy,
Yeah.
I did not add 1 hour meditation, but the 5 precepts that you have, we have the same.
Oh, really?
It's just a part of vegetarian. I let them choose.
Yeah.
But we don't, none of my team member consume alcohol. None of my team member, and they're very young, I'm sure you see.
Wow.
And none of them have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Relationship is avoiding my company.
No, they can have if they are single.
Yeah, but I book the rule is like until you 35, then you can have for men. For women, no, you whatever you want. So why I'm so strict? I know that's why you don't feel you're so strict. I'm way more strict than you.
The 5 precepts. No, we need to be to learn serious about the precept. We can have wife or girlfriend or boyfriend if you are single.
But you don't do the and it's more like
You cannot have 2 at the same time.
That's right.
That's it. But you are free to have. If you are single, you are free to have girlfriend or boyfriend,
Yeah.
wife or husband.
That's right.
That depends on you.
And then I also book the rule about honesty. So in my team, we also start with share today what's still in your thought, because I want you to be present in work. And then the end of the work like this, we will together again and we will share what have you learned today and what can we do better in the future.
So why don't you let your team to meditate in the class? But sorry.
Yeah,
my
you
class
don't
before.
allow.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't. You kick me out. Guy, he did kick me out from class.
If you don't have the symptom of stress
Yeah.
or insomnia or
Yeah.
depression or anxiety disorder,
Yeah.
then you are not eligible to join. not welcome to my class. Yeah.
But I book a policy of company of quality more than quantity. So I did not force them like 9 to 5, you need to be in office. I'm more about you choose where you sit with nature or whatever, as long as you do product with your heart. You have to book your heart when you do your work. Mindful with the quality. And the next thing, remember, do with moral in life.
Yeah.
So
if you require them to be mindful with their works, try to ask them to go to the meditation retreat.
I'm going to add that in company policy after the
Should do that.
I come to next level now.
Being mindful
Yeah.
based on the practice meditation and mindfulness.
Yes.
So we cannot being mindful without practicing well.
Yes.
We cannot being mindful well without practicing well.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will come back with you with another episode and another amazing guest. Bye.